there's allegedly been an upgrade, and even Algorand made this post themselves. Now, another thing I say is financial advice. However, Algorand, or should I say more specifically, the Algorand Foundation, they said how governance on Algorand has been upgraded. Now, people like to tell me, okay, who cares about this? Well, at least they're doing something. That's the way to take a look at it. As of right now, a lot of its competitors, they're not really doing much at all, which granted, a lot of them already kind of improved quite a lot in the past fundamentally, so they don't really need to improve that much anyways. But when I take a look at Algorand, a relatively speaking established project, been around for quite a while, people don't really expect it to do much anymore, but still it's even caring about this type of stuff. So I think that kind of showcases the mentality, right? Because for a lot of other projects out there, I feel like the team is somewhat demoralized because of how the space is doing. It's not necessarily doing the best. Yeah, sure, there's been a slight recovery when it comes to altcoins and also the space overall, but it's really nothing that significant in the grand scheme of things if we consider the pullback that a lot of projects have already experienced. So when I take a look at something like this, it's pretty amazing actually for me to see that. May not be much in the grand scheme of things, but I find it to be pretty impressive that they care about these small details, right? And I do like it when the projects out there care about the details like that. But besides that point, Algorand, keep in mind, it has an aspect of ISO 20022. So it's not like it's just a random project that hasn't really done anything. Again, it has an aspect of that, ISO 20022. Supposedly it's carbon neutral. And also, if I take a look at it, right, what are the three main traits that people often look for when it comes to a good layer one blockchain? I think first of all, people usually look for the speed, also the scalability, and also they take a look at the gas fees and they see whether or not it's a big concern in terms of, the level of it, right? Some projects out there have very high gas fees, some don't really have that many. And when I take a look at Algorand, I think it kind of ticks those initial boxes. It's fast, it's scalable, and I don't think the gas fees are such a big issue for me. But even besides that point, when I take a look at Algorand overall, why would I give up? Right? I mean, sure, it's not the biggest project out there. It's not the most popular layer one blockchain out there either, but why would I give up? It just makes no sense because I knew that by me entering into this space, I was going to have to be probably waiting for quite a while. I already preemptively knew that. Did I know how long I was going to have to wait exactly? There's no way. I don't have a magic crystal ball to know this. No way. The only thing I knew was that I would probably have to wait for quite a while because my intent was to dollar cost average once a month. That's it, into my favorite projects. And that's what I've been doing. And I haven't exited, which some people like to ask me why. Well, it's because, first of all, the space is not doing the best. So what's going to happen? I'm just going to exit like that and just lock in off the downwards movements. No, thank you. I'm not going to be doing that because I feel like it's all unrealized for me. I don't want to realize it by leaving, even though I'm not telling anyone to do anything. But also kind of my mindset is this. It's like, for instance, if I take a look at this shirt right here, the moment I bought it and the moment I used it and all this, I know that the value has depreciated, right? That's the way you take a look at it. But this space, depreciation sometimes isn't fully permanent in some cases that I do see. Because if we take a look at Bitcoin, for instance, there's been a big pullback, right? But is it going to stay this way forever? Is it possible for Bitcoin to just stay at this exact same level forever? At around 70 grand, basically, and just stay like that? Hypothetically, I maybe don't think so because it could move, right? Granted, it could go lower or it could also go in the opposite direction too. But this shirt right here, the depreciation is locked in. There's no way I can get what I got for this back, right? When I purchased this shirt, there's no way I can get right now what I got for it at that time because I used it. But it's different sometimes in this space. So the way you take a look at it, sure, the roller coaster could go down, but sometimes it could also go in the opposite direction. So this is why I just don't want to leave like that. But this is just my mindset. I'm not telling anyone to do anything. Now, ALGO, at the hypothetical idea of maybe $5, which I'm still thinking about, but we'll wait and see, it's around 51 and a half times lower than that currently. But actually, at $5, we're taking a look at a market cap at that point, considering current circulating supply of ALGO. Again, if it were to be at the price of $5, the market cap at that point would be around 44 billion. So what, around the same market cap as Shiba Inu back in 2021 at one point? Is this so outlandish? I mean, I like to lean towards no, right? I don't think it maybe seems hypothetically so outlandish to me if there was even maybe an altcoin season, but we'll wait and see. But I feel like if all I have to do is wait, I'm going to wait. I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait, but I'll still be waiting. That's it. But this is just my mindset. But I just don't want to give up. I don't know how long I'll have to wait, but I just don't want to give up. So I still like Algorand, and seeing this upgrade, I must say I'm very impressed when it comes to that, considering how it's at least doing something, even though nothing I say is financial advice, and even though I'm not telling anyone to do anything, but I'm still a fan when it comes to Algorand.